Last episode, we were crowned champions of League 2, which means we will be playing in League 1 next season with Wrexham. Today, we finish off the rest of this season with 4 matches to go. We'll also take a look at who wins what in the end of the season awards, and then make our decision heading into season number 2. Welcome back, my friends, to our My Player Career Mode here in EAFC 24. I appreciate all the love and support that all of you lovely people continue to show me. And as always, I hope that you're all feeling fantastic and having an awesome day. As I say, 4 matches in this episode as we finish Season 1. Results don't matter too much to us, as we know we're champions, but it would be nice to finish with 4 victories and end the season strongly. There's also a shout as well for us to be named Player of the Year in this video for League 2, because we've had 7, I think, Player of the Months. Let me just double check that as we go to my career. Yeah, 7 Player of the Months throughout this season. So I'd like to think we would be Player of the Year at the end of the season. And those final 4 games will see us play Gillingham at home before Crewe away. And then we have MK Dons away as we finish the season with Mansfield at home. And although we aren't fighting for anything in terms of league position, Gillingham still are, Stockport, Notts County, because the top 3 spots, the only one that is secured at the moment is first. So there's still 2 automatic promotion spots to fight for. Notts County, Gillingham and Stockport are the 3 sides fighting it out for those 2 spots. And Gillingham is actually the side we play first today, my friends. And I realise we could finish the season with over 100 points. So that would be some achievement as well. Here's the starting 11 as we head into this one. And Gillingham, as we know, still fighting it out for one of those automatic promotion spots. I'm very much looking forward to seeing how the transfer window will pan out when we go into League 1. As Basante is found by Mullen early on here. Basante finds us, edge of the penalty area. Strike comes through. We've hit the outside of the post. And it goes behind for a goal kick. My reaction tells you everything you need to know. We were inches away from opening up the scoring here in Wales. And you can see goalkeeper got across, but we were so close. And this is our first home game since we were crowned champions in League 2. We didn't get to see us lift the trophy previously, so I'm hoping we might get to see us lift it here in this one. We found McLean. Now Davies, back the way of James McLean. Left-hand side, McLean into Basante! Side netting. Good move, just didn't find the finish. Nichols trying to run at Hayden. Hayden's done well, wins it back, and now finds me. We'll play forward. 3 minutes to go until half-time. The score still 0-0. We've hit the post. Basante's gone close. Here is Basante finding Mullen. Great touch. Paul Mullen! Wrexham leads! And the goal has been coming. Gillingham, they had 2 warning signs with us hitting the post and Basante's effort, but Mullen punishes them on the 3rd attempt. And as Mullen gets through here, the touch is good to open up the space, but he goes back across goal into the far corner. And for Gillingham, this could spell disaster. I believe they've played an extra game than the other 2 sides as well, fighting it out for automatic promotion, so this won't help their cause whatsoever. For us, it pulls us closer to achieving 100 points for the season. Mullen's 15th in 33 matches. Davies, Basante. Basante's got Mullen in front of him. Here is Paul Mullen. Turned backwards. Basante's won it straight back though. And somehow the ball has bounced the way of Wrexham. Basante finds us. Right-footed efforts. And Gillingham's automatic promotion dreams are quickly slipping away from them. Because now Wrexham have a second. And from the way the game has gone, Wrexham look like they're going to head to the 3 points. I mean, we got fortunate, you can see, as the ball bounces our way a couple of times, but there's nothing fortunate about the first time finish on the right foot. We take it so early that there's no chance for the goalkeeper to set himself. Basante, what a ball it was through as well. And it's 2-0 Wrexham here. Gillingham trying to play their way out, got caught on the ball. Evans plays it out to this right-hand side. We turn back in as we'll play it the way of Young. Young now forward to Mullen. Offside flag stays down. Paul Mullen pulls it back to the edge of the penalty area. Here is Cannon. Cannon, quick 1-2. Brilliantly worked. Can we find the finish? We will. Basante fires home. Wrexham at their best today, and Gillingham can do little about it. And this has been a champion's performance from Wrexham. Outstanding we have been today. Given nothing the way of Gillingham and been so good in the attack, with Young finding Fletcher. Fletcher, maybe a chance for another goal, not quite, as 3 additional minutes is added on here. And Dieng will play forwards to find Malone. Malone to Williams. Williams forward to Nichols. This could be a chance for Gillingham to get something in the way of a consolation goal. Nadeson, great ball out wide. Mahoney's in. Mahoney's first time shot. Howard saves. Right. Corner ball to defend. Williams will deliver. And after this, we get to see if we'll lift the trophy. Into the middle it goes. Hayden heads away. We send it further forward. There is full time. Wrexham 3, Gillingham 0. Let's see if we lift the title now, though. Next up, we have got Crewe away from home. Here is McLean, left-hand side, inside towards Davies. Davies ball through, will find Basante. Into the penalty area of Crewe. Now Davies, we're on the edge of the penalty area, gets a shot away, falls for Mullin! Goal is there, but on that far side, the assistant has raised the offside flag. It will not count for Wrexham. Mullin is offside. Wrexham corner, and we don't take this one. It'll be Davies to deliver. He goes in towards the penalty spots. Header was won. Deflected behind by Cooney. It'll be another Wrexham corner. Again, Davies to deliver. As he goes towards us. We're there with the diving header. Big save by Booth. Evans. Hayden. Crewe not out just yet following a corner. Hayden's done well here, and we've given him some support still. He tries to find the back heel. Does now find me. Hayden keeps hold of possession. It's still Wrexham coming forwards. Now through Ford. Ford's ball back into the box. We go for goal and try and catch Booth out. But he was equal to it. Davies will have the corner for Wrexham. 10 minutes remain of the first half. Wrexham very much on top, but Crewe still keeping the score at 0-0. Basante looks through towards Mullin. Nice pass. Mullin's back heel finds Davies. Davies picks up Basante. It is absolutely brilliant by Wrexham. And Basante smashes in at the near post, much like Mullin did. But he is onside, Basante, and this one will count for Wrexham. Outstanding move. Outstanding finish. And as we say, Basante onside, smashes in, and Wrexham's pressure turns good, and we get our reward after breaking the deadlock. Davies, Mullin ahead of him. Here is Paul Mullin, inside to my feet, and I've seen the run there being made by Ford. Ford on the volley! Oh, he's come back off the bar! That would have been spectacular if that had have gone in from Ford. Ball out wide here for Ford. Ford inside to Mullin. Mullin has myself making a move ahead of him. And we are in from Mullin's ball. Sending it the way of Basante. It's 2-0 Wrexham. And that seals the points here. And Crewe can do little about it. Wrexham relentless. Crewe, in all honesty, not great. Full time here. Wrexham 2, Crewe 0 the score. On to our penultimate game of the season. If we beat MK Dons here, it will take us to 100 points for the season. You can see Notts County currently second, Stockport third. Gillingham at the moment have played the extra game. So, if Stockport and Notts County both win their game in hands, then it will be Notts County and Stockport joining us in automatic promotion. Basante starts again after his double in the previous fixture. And I mentioned the fact that with Fletcher retiring this season, who would partner Mullin up front moving into League One? Well, Basante could be the man who does partner Mullin in League One. Here is Ford, now to the feet of Basante. We made the move ahead of him. Basante finds Evans, back the way of Basante. Wrexham constantly have players making runs, and that's very difficult to defend again. Speaking of, here is Davies, found brilliantly by Basante. The angle's tight, but he still makes it work. Oh, wow! It's Wrexham 1, MK Dons 0. As I said about the runs that we make, it's so difficult to defend against. I'm not the only midfield runner. You've got Davies, sometimes makes that move. You've also got at times Evans can be known to make that move. It's Davies with a great run. Basante, quality pass. But then from this position, we shouldn't score. It's a good save initially onto the post, but unfortunately for MK Dons, it's bounced off the post and gone in. MK Dons corner to finish off this first half. We want to go in to the break, still leading. Delivery in, McLean heads it, and we come away with possession. And that will be that from the first half here. Wrexham 1, MK Dons 0. Dennis, out wide for Norman. Norman's cross, and Gilby goes in bravely with a diving header. But it's wide, and MK Dons' best chance not taken there. Stockport ahead against Newport, which means that they will join us in an automatic promotion spot. But Newport County have just scored a goal there to put it back to 2-1. So still time for that game to be turned by Newport County. Speaking of being turned in terms of the scoreline, it might happen here because here come MK Dons. 3 minutes away from the full-time whistle. Ball into the near post. There's Gilby! MK Dons have done it! We had a warning sign when Gilby's diving header had gone wide. And you know what? I will say, whilst we were leading the game, we weren't as comfortable and as controlled as you've used to be seeing from us. Like, we had moments where we were just a bit sloppy in possession. And quite frankly, we should deal with a cross. We miss a header at the near post and Gilby just gambles and gets on the end of it. It's MK Dons 1, Wrexham 1, 2 minutes from time. And there you go, full time here, 1-1 the score. So it's not going to be a victory for us in this one. But we are still unbeaten today, so there is that. One final match of the season to go. You thought someone else was going to win Player of the Month? No, we've won another one. You know what? It's becoming a normality at this point. And if we want to achieve 100 points this season, we need to beat Mansfield here. And it's been a great season. Time to finish it with our final game before League One. Keeler done. That's a great ball. Picks out Swan! Oh, it shouldn't have gone in. It really shouldn't have gone in. Leighton is not set whatsoever. Mansfield will strike first here in this one in Wales. And Wrexham haven't really got going in the opening half an hour, but Swan gets the wrong side of Hayden. And then, at this point in time, Leighton just not set. You can see before he even makes or starts to make his dive, the ball is pretty much already halfway into the goal. So, yeah, just a lapse in concentration from Wrexham, and we're punished. Wrexham have themselves a corner, and Evans will deliver towards the near post. It was not a good delivery at all. Reed, easy header for him. Ultra attacking from the boss as Cannon is found. Cannon's ball finds Mullin, heads it down for O'Connell. And there is no space whatsoever here. Boyle, now Basante, Mullin, nicely worked. Is there a chance though as we fire it across the face of goal? Easy enough defending. Pym now claims it, and Wrexham look like they're already in party mode. Not really concentrated. A few misplaced passes here and there, and we've got to be better as we're away from a challenge. Can we get a good cross into the box this time? Aim towards Basante! Gets something on the end of it. I think it's a corner. It will indeed be a corner. Better by Wrexham here. Can we make this pressure come good, though? Evans, it's another poor delivery. At the end of the day, you've got to beat the first man, because now, look, Swan already looks like he might be away here. Evans, Ford. What can he do with the ball here? Finds Mullin. Mullin turns brilliantly. Finds us. We pick up Basante. That's never offside. The ball's in the goal. I want to see this again. Show me this replay. Show me the replay. All right. Fair enough. Basante's offside. I take it back. Final 10 minutes here. Wrexham are still 1-0 down. We've had a better second half, but Mansfield very much still the side on top. And that is a foul, ref. Outrageous, by the way. Well, it's 2-0 Mansfield, and, yeah. Party mode Wrexham, that's what we'll call ourselves, because the previous 2 games, MK Dons and this one, we've been dire, to be blunt with you. I also think there's a foul in the build-up to this, but I'm not going to let that dampen our celebrations of winning the league, although I am going to take another look at that in the replay, just to see if it was in fact a foul. It's a great finish. Leighton doesn't do a lot to cover himself in glory, though, and Wrexham, let's just look forward to League One. And this is the moment I was talking about. Let's see, is it a foul? I mean, does he get the ball? I don't know if he does, but anyway, that then leads to Wrexham winning it back, and then the finish. So, yeah, we can complain, but it's probably not a lot in it. At the same time, it's not going to make a much difference to the scoreline. We were already 1-0 down at that point, and yeah. So, 4 minutes left of this one. We're off the pitch. We are substituted, and I believe Fletcher's just come on for what will be his final appearance as a footballer before he retires, and Wrexham can just look ahead now to League One. As I say, 3 additional minutes here. I'm sure the fans won't be too disheartened, although I imagine we might hear some boos here for this type of performance because it was not good. But they have to just think about the season as a whole, and other than the last 2 games, we have been outstanding for large parts. Young finds Evans. Evans gives it back, but that is full time. And we will do our season roundup and then head into season 2 of My Player, my friends. Now, I knew that there was a Ballon d'Or ceremony, but I didn't know that there was one for the Player of the Year as well, or Player of the Season, rather, that you get in your respective league. So that was pretty cool to see. So we are Player of the Season for League 2. Not really a surprise. Walker wins the Golden Boot, I imagine, as, DJWood, EFL League 2 Player of the Season, Team of the Tournament. We are in it as well. In fact, we are one of only 2 Wrexham players to make the Team of the Tournament, which is quite a surprise as well. The other player being O'Connell. Walker wins the Golden Boot with 21 goals. Goalkeeper of the tournament went to Alex Cairns of Salford. And that is the award winners. I want to quickly look at the player stats, though, and see where we ranked in terms of goals. So, player stats for League 2, we were 7th. 16 goals in 46 games, which is good. In fact, only Fletcher beat us for goals this season. And in terms of assists as well, 24, which makes us 40 goal contributions in 46 matches. We did not miss a single game, my friends. Even more cutscenes, as we've just seen as they're part of the bus parade. I'm advancing the days. We'll take a look through who has won what in terms of the European competitions. Then we'll do a squad report. And then it'll be time to get into Season 2, as Spurs have won the FA Cup. Right, Champions League was won by Bayern in a 3-2 victory over Real Madrid. So Harry Kane has won the Champions League in his first season as a Bayern player. Europa League was won by Barcelona, beating Leverkusen 3-1 in the final. And then finally, the Conference League went to Betis in an all-Spanish final against Girona. And now let's have a look at our squad. If you want to take a look at a particular player in more detail, pause the video once I get to them. But for now, I'm going to scroll through here. So we were the highest appearance maker at the club with 27 assists, 17 goals in 55 appearances in all competitions. Then O'Connell, the second highest appearance maker, followed by McLean. Andy Cannon played 44 times. Mullin as well, who will remain at Wrexham in League One and most likely be our starting striker alongside Basante, has scored 19 in all competitions this season. Fletcher, of course, retiring at the end of the year, 17 for him. And as I scroll through, you might notice Ollie Palmer's gone down by 1 overall. Hayden's gone up by 1, but I think Basante as well has gone up by 3. So really good last couple of months from Basante. He's growing very nicely, and I'm sure we'll see him playing League One football for us. Now, interestingly here though, Okonkwo, who was brilliant at large parts of the season, played along with Lainton, but Okonkwo is here on loan. So it means that Lainton might well be starting in League One, and I'm not really sure how I feel about that. Howard as well, 37, so we'll see what happens in terms of our goalkeeper position next season. Regardless, it's going to be a big transfer window ahead of Wrexham and the boss, and we'll see who comes in. So what I'll do is, that is the squad of players we have at the club, and I'll see you for Season 2. Before then, one last look at the table. 98 points we finish on. We were 15 clear of Stockport, who finished second, and Notts County join us in automatic promotion as well. Gillingham, Bradford, Mansfield and Salford will fight it out in the playoffs. As I scroll down, you can see where some of the other sides have finished in the league, and down the bottom end then is actually Accrington, Crawley, Morecambe and Newport. And I don't actually know how the end of the season bit works here. So I know this is the moment where we could look to leave and move to a different club, but I'm hoping I can just sort of say yes to the new contract here at Wrexham. We're about to find out anyway. So I'll be back with you momentarily. Right, so end season. We could transfer. We can renew our current contract. We can also change club, which I'm assuming is transfer as well. We could, if we wanted to, go to Salzburg. So they were our target team. We are able to transfer to them. They've offered us £13,000 a week, which obviously is a good wage. Some of the other teams we could have joined as well, as you can see as I'm scrolling through these. But I'm quite happy seeing what we can do with Wrexham in League One. So for that reason, and I've seen a lot of your lovely people comments as well in regards to what we should do in the future, but I feel like we have to see what League One brings us here at Wrexham. So we are going to renew our contract for at least one more season. And we are here then, my friends, for Season 2. League One awaits. If we look at some of the sides in this league now that we will be facing, Wigan, Sunderland, Sheffield United, Portsmouth, just to name a few, as Notts County in there as well. And as I'm scrolling up, you can see some of the other sides in here. So this will be a really interesting season. Can Wrexham go even further and potentially get back-to-back promotions up to the Championship? We will find out this season then. For the moment though, my friends, that is where we are going to leave today's episode. A huge thank you for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed, and I thank you as well for all of the support over this first season. Truly humbling and heartwarming to read all of your lovely comments, and I thank you all for them, so keep them coming. And hopefully you're as excited for Season 2 as I am. Let's see how far we can take Wrexham. Until next time, stay safe, have a great day, have a great evening, look after each other, and I'll see you all back here very soon. Till then, adios!